gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Step into the world of gymnastics with Nebraska women's gymnast and Canadian world team member, Emma Spence.
She got a bronze in the all-around, a bronze on beam. And who knows if she'll get another medal. But that was a very confident performance.
This is Beyond the Routine with Spence.
Hitting all her handstands, connecting all her release moves, and landing that dismount. That's Emma Spence for you.
Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, Emma Spence.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, and tonight I have a very, very special guest with me. I'm so excited to have her on. Her name is Axelina Johansson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So just some facts about her stats and highlights throughout her career that I wanted to share because they're unreal. So Axelina's on the Husker track and field team, specifically throwing, and she's a Swedish national team member. She's an Olympian, a Big Ten champion, an NCAA champion, school record holder, All-American, and first team academic All-American. Literally one of the coolest people I know. So one thing that I just asked you how to properly pronounce your name, and you just explained it to me. I don't have that accent, but would you like to share? Because I think it's really pretty.
So in Sweden, I would say Axelina Johansson. So it's a little bit different from how you say it.
Yeah. No, I love that. It's really pretty. So you are from Sweden. Where are you from there?
I'm from a very small village in the south Sweden. It's probably like 100 people that lives in the village I'm from. So it's very tiny. But yeah, I grew up in, I have two brothers, and my mom, and then my dad, and kind of like normal.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. One thing, what was the weather like growing up there? Like, Is it similar to what it is here? Is it colder, more like probably what I'm used to?
It's pretty similar to Nebraska, I would say.
Okay.
Nebraska are more extreme than Sweden.
Yeah.
We don't have as much wind back home, but it does get pretty cold and we do get snow. And it gets warm in the summer, but not as hot as it does here in Nebraska.
Yeah. No, it gets so hot here. It's actually crazy.
I was shocked. Like for my first time getting here, it was humid and so hot, and I was like, "Where have I ended up?"
No, seriously. How cold does it get? Because you know Celsius also, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know Fahrenheit still. So
okay, good. No, it can get minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Not super cold, but it can definitely get pretty cold.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to where I'm from.
Yeah,
Sometimes it gets a little colder. It gets maybe like, I don't know, minus 25-ish.
Yeah.
But I feel like it hasn't been getting as cold as it used to over the last few years. And the wind here in Nebraska makes it feel so cold in the winter. So that's tough too. Like people are always like, "Well, you're from Canada. Why are you cold?" I'm like, this is like the wind is it's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. And do you have a scooter?
I do have a bike.
Okay, because the people on bikes and scooters, when it's windy like that, I cannot even imagine.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a car now, so
okay,
I don't have to deal with that.
Actually, yeah, when you texted me that you were driving, so what was the process like to get your driver's license? Was it hard? Or is it like pretty similar than what it is in
I would say it was way easier
Really?
than what it is back home.
In what way?
Just maybe not the test.
Okay.
Or I guess like it is similar questions, but we do have probably like 60 questions or something like that. And you need to get 54.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Okay.
But then also just the driving test was so much easier here back home. You have to do like parallel parking and I don't know, just drive on all different roads, and sometimes they can tell you, "Hey, go in here," but it's a one way, so yeah, they can kind of trick you, you know.
They like do it on
want
purpose.
you to fail.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So yeah, it was pretty easy to get it here, I would say.
Okay, so you had to do the driving test here too.
Do you have a driving license?
Yeah, but they like in the US, I can use my Canadian one.
Oh,
so I never had to do the American one.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about doing the American driving test just so that I have like American ID because I feel like that'd just be easier.
Yeah.
But I've actually been looking into doing this. I don't have to do the driving test. I would just have to do like the questions.
Oh, that would be so easy.
Yeah, because my concern is I don't know miles. Like, did I have to know miles like a lot? Because I only know like more kilometers.
Yeah, I'm the same way. But you probably just have to know what's the speed limits on different type of roads and stuff.
Okay.
Like that, so that's easy to memorize.
Yeah. I might.
It would be so easy.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it.
Because I'm like, I don't need to do the driving part. I just need to do like the actual test part. But I don't know. We'll see if I decide. I've thought about it. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. What would you say are like the biggest differences from back home versus Nebraska?
I would say the culture difference
is
very different. Back home, people are very introverted and just like to keep them for themselves. While here, people are so nice. I don't know. They just like random people can come up and talk to you. I remember my first day here. I was in the elevator down for breakfast, and a lady just walks up to me and was like, "Hey, I like your skirt." And I was like, "Oh." I don't know. That would just never happen back home. So I really, really like that.
No, that's true. Because a lot of my European teammates have said that too. They're like, everyone's so much more friendly. I'm like, really? I feel like it's just kind of like.
Do you feel there's any difference between Canada and here?
See, it's funny because like the stereotype about that is more like that Americans are more rude than Canadians.
Okay.
So it's like when you say that they're like super friendly, it's like back home people are like, oh, they're not as friendly as we are, kind of thing. But yeah, I guess if you come from a place where like people don't really like interact very much, like I could definitely see that. But personally, I feel like Nebraska is just like a really nice place in general. Like people are pretty friendly and open and have good conversations. So I'd say Nebraska versus where I'm from is pretty similar, like from like a culture, like people perspective. But I'm sure there's some differences.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there any other differences?
I mean, the food is a little bit different, but like not that different because over the last few years, so I've been here for 4 years now, and every time I go back to Canada, there's more like American chains that are there, like Chick-fil-A's there now, and Chipotle's there, and like they have Panera, they have Jersey Mike's, like all of these like main places that like I go to here are now back home, and like they weren't there like 4 years ago, and there's a lot more Mexican food back home, so that's also different because like I feel like I would say before that like the U.S. has a lot more Mexican food. But it's starting to migrate up there. I don't know.
Americanized.
Yeah. So overall, I wouldn't say there's that many. It's definitely a lot less than it would be for you. But overall, I mean, yeah, it's not that far compared to you. But yeah, no, that's really cool. What would you say is like your favorite part about being here or like being in the US?
I mean, I would say the people probably.
Yeah.
I do like how people are so nice, and I don't know. Maybe it's different if I wouldn't be at like in college.
Yeah.
But I feel like right now I have such a good support system, and everybody wants to see me succeed, and everybody do what they can to support me. So yeah, maybe it would be different if I wasn't a student, but yeah, I have just good things to say about Nebraska.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like, yeah, being a student athlete in Lincoln is just, yeah, the people here are just so nice, like go above and beyond. And everyone at the athletic department and like all that side of things is really amazing too. How did you get to Nebraska? Like, did you, because, okay, I didn't know what Nebraska was like before I committed here, if I'm being honest. Like, did you even know anything about Nebraska or did you want to get to the US or what was the process like?
Yeah, I knew I wanted to go college, but I just did not know where I wanted to go.
Okay.
I was in contact with St. Clair when he was at North Dakota, and I really liked him. So I actually signed with North Dakota State University.
Okay.
But then he called me and asked if I wanted to come to Nebraska.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna go to North Dakota if he wasn't there, so I just ended up coming to Nebraska instead.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of how I ended up here because of my coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how did you get in contact with your coach in the first place? Did he reach out to you?
Yeah. So I started to follow Bison Throws was the name on Instagram, like the throwing page.
Okay.
At North Dakota. And then he slid it into my DMs.
Oh, there you go.
I feel like that's very common. I don't know how it was for you, but if you do good as a European, you will have so many coaches like texting you and like want you to come to their school and yeah.
So they're like actively looking for athletes in Europe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I feel like that's a bigger thing in track than it would be in gymnastics.
How is it in gymnastics?
Well, the way that I got recruited was because the coaches like were at a Canadian competition. Like they ended up going to national championships and we're just like watching like recruiting there. And that's how I got in touch with them. And like for the longest time, I didn't even know if I wanted to do NCAA. So at first I was like, no, I'm good. And then after some time I reached back out. I was like, okay, I think this is something that I want to do. Were you able to visit at all? Because mine was during COVID, so I didn't even visit.
No, I didn't visit.
You didn't visit?
No.
What was your first year here?
I think
it was the same one. Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah. So I was like looking on YouTube, like just UNL campus tour.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, just to trying to see what it would be like.
Yeah. No, that's crazy because I couldn't imagine like just flying overseas to come to Nebraska. Like at least like I drove here with my mom and my sister. Like they drove to drop me off. But yeah, you actually like just completely packed up in like with a suitcase, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Now when I'm thinking about it, I can't believe I did it. I mean, move to the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Where they don't speak your language.
That one's crazy. Because at least I knew English. That helped.
Yeah. I mean, I knew English, but I wasn't very good at it. So, it was tough for sure in the beginning, and then like with school and everything. Yeah, but
And COVID was still a thing.
yeah,
Like that made it
we
crazy
had to wear
too.
masks, then
And
take
like
COVID tests,
the
like, every
tests
week.
and like the quarantines and
Yeah.
oh man. Yeah, that was
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
there was
Did
a
you
lot.
get COVID once and had to be in the dorm?
No, I never had to be in the
No.
COVID dorm. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
I had some teammates that did. But yeah, I never had to be in the COVID dorm. That would have been tough.
It was lonely.
Yeah. What would you say were like the best, I guess not coping skills, but maybe coping skills or like ways to help you transition coming in as an international student and like not knowing what's going on like fully just because it was so new?
I would say familiar yourself with English. So I watch a lot of YouTube tutorials and stuff like that.
About
Not
what?
YouTube tutorials, but YouTube videos.
Just
Just in English.
just in general.
Just so I
Okay.
just
Yeah.
heard English. And then yeah, that's kind of it.
Okay.
But I would recommend people now when TikTok is a big thing to maybe search for people who has been a student athlete here and listen to their experience and stuff like that.
That's a good one.
Probably. What would
And
you say?
I feel like the one thing that I think is kind of how we got close as well was like the international student group. Like that kind of thing was a pretty good thing to have at the time because there was only, I mean, the Italians were on my team and they were international, which was helpful. Like they kind of helped me through that process. But then being able to spend time with other international student athletes that are also in the same situation was really nice just to like be able to let your guard down, relate to about different things that like American student athletes didn't necessarily have to worry about or think about. I thought that really helped in the transition. I didn't go as much for like my last 2 years, but my first 2 years here, I really took advantage of that. And I thought that was really helpful too.
Yeah, I was living with 2 other girls that was international.
Oh, who was
it? Neve.
That's right.
From Australia.
Yes.
And Mika from Germany.
That's right. I remember your guys' story.
Yep. And then Hannah,
Yeah.
and she's from Nebraska. So we had 4 girls from different, everyone from different side of the world.
Yeah.
Which was very good, I think. Because like you said, you could relate to them and you could talk about things that maybe Americans wouldn't understand, and stuff like that.
Yeah. How do you think it was for the American roommate being with all internationals? Like that was like the opposite of I guess how we would feel.
I thought she probably thought we were weird. I mean, there is big cultural differences between all those countries.
Yeah.
I mean, Neve from Australia, she spoke English, but me and Mika, English was not our first language.
Yeah. And you guys didn't have the same first language either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also me and Mika was not used to the AC.
That is a big thing. They make it so cold in here.
Yeah, so that was something we were fighting about in the dorms.
Yeah.
Hannah wanted it to be super cold, while me and Mika wanted to be a little bit warmer because we wasn't used to it.
Yeah. No, for sure. Well, that's another thing that I've noticed, like even talking to my European teammates that I used to have is like the style here is different, like clothing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what would you say about that? Because I feel like it's pretty similar to what it is back home. But like, I know that the Italians that I was teammates with made comments about it a lot.
Yeah. People here, I mean, I don't want to hate or anything, but people here are not dressing up very much. People here are coming in, like at least in school, coming to sweatpants, sometimes even pajamas.
Yes.
Like back home, I don't think you would be allowed in if you came in pajamas. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So I think that was a huge difference.
Yeah.
Also, yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you've adjusted in that sense, or do you still feel like you dress like how you would back home? Because when I saw you walk in, I was like, you look very put together.
Thank you.
Especially compared to me. Like so I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, I try to dress up as much as I can because it makes me feel good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I just like to do it. But I mean, it's hard also when you practice and then you maybe have a class and then you have practice again, then there's no time to dress up in between. But if I have a late class or, if I'm going and stuff like this, I'm trying to present myself well.
Yeah. No, I love that. And then what would you say is the difference with like the food? Because that's got to be a big one.
Yes. The food here, oh no, I'm going to say it. The food back home is just, how should I say, just healthier.
Yeah.
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 I think the food here has a lot of cheese in it and like, I don't know. There's a lot of fried things and stuff like that. People back home, it's a lot of processed food.
Yes,
that's what I want to say. Yeah, there's a lot of processed food. While back home, we normally cook it ourselves. And yeah, but I know it's also cheaper to make yourself food. I don't know. I think it's cheaper back home than what it is here to eat healthy. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I see that. And even when like I go back home for like a month and then I come back, my stomach always hurts for a couple of days, like while I'm adjusting to the food here again. And I'm sure that the food that you're used to back home is even healthier than the food in Canada. So like I feel like that would give me tummy issues.
Yeah, I actually developed celiac.
Oh.
Yeah, moving here.
Jeez.
Because I haven't had any problems before. But then I had like really low iron levels a year ago and they just couldn't figure out what it was. And yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, they could find it. They saw that it was celiac basically, so they think like I had the gene, but then the processed wheat activated it.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, so that's kind of unfortunate. So now I can't eat bread.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Wow. Well, on that note, we're gonna head to our first break. We'll be right back. You are listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and Axelina Johansson.
Harvest season is coming, and Acres has discounted many of our late model John Deere combines. Get thousands in discounts and upgrade for this year's harvest. Plus, you could save even more with interest rates starting as low as 1.9% on select units. Low interest rates combined with our huge discounts, there's not a better time to buy. Visit acres.com for all the details. That's AKRS.com. Restrictions apply. Offer ends August 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
Hey fans, there's more winning at Amigos with the VIP Game Day giveaway. Every app scan is your chance to win premium tickets to a Nebraska football, basketball, and volleyball game, along with exclusive game day perks. And when Nebraska goes to a bowl, the winner also gets 2 tickets, lodging, and airfare to the bowl game. Weekly semifinalists will win free food for a year. Go Big Red. Eat at Amigos and enter to win.
Amigos is celebrating 45 years with exclusive Nebraska Legends collectible cups featuring Tom Osborne, John Cook, and some of your favorite Huskers. For every cup sold, 50 cents goes to teammates. Show your Big Red pride by getting all 4 of these collectible cups at Amigos.
This is Tom Osborne with the Teammates Mentoring Program. We have students on the waiting list for a mentor, and we want you to join the team. Learn more about mentoring and support teammates by visiting Amigos.
An overdose can happen in front of you and you might not realize it. Blue lips, slowed breathing, pinpoint pupils, choking sounds, unresponsive to touch or sounds. These signs aren't always obvious, but they can be deadly. Knowing what to do could save your friend, your neighbor, your child. Learn more by visiting myhealthymind.crediblemmind.com so you can be ready before it happens. This message is funded in part by the CDC OD2A grant.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital. Your pet, their passion. For happier, healthier, furry friends.
Limitless Male says it's all fun and games until your testosterone plummets. Testosterone levels can start falling as early as age 30 with symptoms like no energy, poor sleep, brain fog, belly fat, muscle loss, and mood swings. If this sounds familiar, get your testosterone checked at Limitless Male. We'll get you back in the game with more strength, energy, and confidence. When you feel this good, you'll wonder why you waited so long to get a free consult at Limitless Male. Get scheduled today.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to SmokingGunJerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Step into the world of gymnastics with Nebraska women's gymnast and Canadian world team member Emma Spence.
She got a bronze in the all-arounder, bronze on beam. And who knows if she'll get another medal. But that was a very confident performance.
This is Beyond the Routine with Spence.
Hitting all her handstands, connecting all her release moves, and landing that dismount. That's Emma Spence for you.
Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, Emma Spence.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, and my special guest here tonight is
Axelina Johansson.
Yes. I love it when you say that. It makes it sound so much better than when I do. So we didn't even get into the main part about I don't know how to word it. I guess all the cool things that you've done in my intro that I explained. So let's get into your career. So how'd you get into shot put? How did that start? Did you ever do other sports?
I tried soccer for like one practice, but that's like the other sport that I've tried.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I started with track and field when I was like 7 years old.
Okay.
And just did all events until I was like 13. Then I started to get some knee problems, so I was just throwing all the events, and yeah, then it kind of just gradually happened.
Yeah,
like I just dropped one event after another, and then I just ended up with shot put.
Okay, so this might be a dumb question, but what are the other throwing events?
Okay, so
because there's a few, right?
Shot put, hammer, discus, javelin, and weight throw.
Okay, and you did all of those?
I did not do javelin as much, but I did shot put, discus, and hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was shot put your favorite, or is that just the one that you were best at?
I just happen to be good at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is that something that like, I mean, I guess the way that your career has been going so far, is this something that you imagined, or you kind of just did it for fun? Like, what was the goal when you started it? Like at like 13?
I always kind of knew that I wanted to become a professional athlete. I
Mhm.
wasn't sure what event it was going to be, but I always had a dream to compete at the Olympics
Okay,
and,
cool.
you know, be a part of the Swedish national team. So yeah, it's always been a goal for me.
Yeah. And then how has that impacted your training from starting? Because I feel like 13 is still like a younger age to really decide that you want to train for the Olympics.
Mhm.
So how would you say that that impacted your training growing up, but then also like your attitude about it? Like, were you super serious from the start? Were you able to like relax and have fun?
I would say I was pretty serious
Okay.
about it. But maybe not until I was maybe like 14, 15. That's probably
Okay.
when I started to get more serious. And yeah, I always been like a perfectionist, so I always wanted to do better and see how good I can be, you know. So I always had that inner motivation to see how good I can be.
Yeah. Did you know anyone that did shot put growing up, like that influenced you to get into it?
No, not really. I actually did not want to become a shot putter first because, you know, it was different back then. All the girls were like super big and they looked like men, kind of. But that is absolutely not the case anymore. You know, people is not on steroids
Yeah, yeah,
right
yeah.
now, so it's actually women that throws. And yeah, I just wish that I had like a role model. Like, okay, there's so many girls right now that's in the elite, you know, the best in the world, that are so athletic, you
Mhm.
know, six pack and everything. And I
Yeah.
just wished I had that when I grew up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally know what you mean. Because even in gymnastics, like the stereotypical body type
Mhm.
was so much like it was so different when I was younger growing up in the sport versus like what it is now. It's like it's an empowerment thing to be strong and athletic, and it's not like a
Yes.
judgment thing like
Mhm.
it used to be.
Yes.
So I could see how that would be a thing with you guys
Yeah.
too. But it's so cool how it has shifted, and like when you think about it, we've kind of been part of that transition in a sense, but I definitely know what you mean.
Yeah. No, I think it's super important to have role models like that, you know, and yeah, show young women that it's beautiful to have muscles, you know, and it's cool to be strong. It's nothing to be ashamed about. They should embrace it. So yeah, I just wish more girls wasn't scared of that, and that they were embracing it instead.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I love that. So, let's talk about your Olympic journey.
Mhm.
You were just in Paris. That was last summer now.
Yes.
That's crazy. I
Oh my God.
remember I was in my apartment in Nebraska and I put you on the TV.
Oh,
And I
you
was
did?
watching you. Yeah.
Oh,
I was watching you. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I know her."
oh,
So talk
that's
about it.
awesome.
What was the journey like to get there? What was the experience like there?
Um, you know, last year was not a very good year for me.
Okay.
I feel like I came off 2023, you know, winning NCAA outdoors, had so many throws over 19 meters, you know, and then I got injured before the World Championships and kind of struggled to come back to the level I was before I got injured. So last year was not what I expected it to be like. I thought, "Okay, yeah, now I'm a 19-meter throwers, you know, I'm gonna throw so great." And then I struggled to throw over 18 meters. But I managed to go to the Olympics, like you said,
Mhm.
which was super cool. It was a goal. I mean, it's been a goal since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I managed to go to the final, which was my goal.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
Like that is so incredible.
I don't know, but I just wish I performed better at the finals. You know, I threw 18-16 and placed 10th.
But that's 10th at the Olympics.
I know.
But no, I totally
it's just
understand. The
like-
self-criticism will always be there.
Yeah.
But I think it's incredible.
Oh, thank you. But it's just like you've been practicing for that moment for so long, and you just feel like you're capable of doing so much more than what you did, and
Mhm.
it would have put you in such a better position.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of unfortunate. But I am very grateful that I got a spot on the team and that I can call myself an Olympian.
Yeah. And you got the necklace on today.
Yes, I got a necklace.
Yeah.
I don't have a tattoo.
I was
but
gonna
have
say,
a-
are you gonna get the rings
I
tattoo?
don't think so. I don't have any tattoos, so
Okay.
I'm a little scared to get one. So I'm starting off with the necklace.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I like it. Cool. What was the experience like with the village and the other athletes and all that kind of stuff?
It was something that I have never experienced before. Like it was so many athletes in this village.
Mhm.
I think it was like 13,000 people.
Yeah, it's a
And
lot.
every team had their own apartment complex and shared like an apartment with different teammates. So yeah, I shared an apartment with 6 other Swedish girls, which was a lot of fun. And then there was a huge dining hall with I think it was 5 or 6 different restaurants inside the dining hall. So they had like French food, Asian food, halal, all around the world. You know, it was
Mhm.
like so many different types of food. So it would be something that everyone liked.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was small cars that was driving around the village if you needed a ride because the area was kind of big.
Yeah.
And bikes everywhere. There were some like soda. What do you call them? I don't know. You could just flip your room key and then you get soda, kind of.
Okay.
I don't know what you would call it, but yeah. So it was a super cool experience. for
Yeah.
sure.
Did you get to go watch other sports at all?
I went to watch Olympic lifting.
Okay, that would have been cool.
Yeah, I saw what's his name? This guy who won. What's his name? I should know that, but I don't know. It was pretty cool. He was
I
lifting a
bet
lot of
it-
weights.
I bet it was
so
cool.
That was pretty sick. But yeah, unfortunately, I was competing in the end of the championship, so I didn't want to. I don't know. Do a lot of stuff before I competed. I just wanted to
Yeah.
do stuff when I was done. So yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, I did see that, so that was fun.
Yeah. Did you get to do the ceremonies at all? Opening,
No,
closing ceremonies?
I saw the closing ceremony.
Okay, you were there for that?
Yes, and
That's
I was
cool.
so close to what's his name? Brad. Who was the guy who was there? The stuntman. Tom Cruise. I was so
Oh.
close to Tom Cruise. Oh,
Okay.
God.
Cool.
Yeah, that was sick. That was cool. Definitely a highlight.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And then like all the gear and like all the
Mhm.
fans.
Yes. Oh
That's
my God.
awesome.
Yeah, let's talk about that. It was 80,000 people
Yeah.
at the stadium. Absolutely.
Really?
insane.
When you're competing?
Yes.
That's
Like,
like
every
that's
day.
like a football stadium.
Yes.
That's crazy.
And every time it was a French person competing, it
Oh
was
my
so
gosh.
loud. Like it was like hurting the
Yeah.
ears because people were screaming so much.
Oh, I can imagine. That's
So
awesome.
yeah, I don't know if I will ever experience anything like that.
Yeah.
But it was so cool.
Yeah. No, that's sick. Did you find the name?
I did. Yeah, I'm probably not going to pronounce it right, but was it Lasha
Yes.
Talakazi from Georgia?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
He looks huge.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
crazy.
big man. Strong man.
That's funny. Wow, that's super exciting. What would you say your favorite country to compete in was throughout your career so far?
Oh, good question. I do think Germany does
Okay.
a really good job with competitions.
And you were just there this
Yeah.
summer.
Mm-hmm. World University
World University Games. That's right. I saw
Yes.
that.
So that was a lot of fun. That was kind of like the Olympics.
Yes,
So I think
I can see that.
if anyone has the chance to go to that competition, I think they definitely should.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
That is cool.
Mm.
I just missed it too because that was this summer and I retired like a couple months before.
Yeah.
But a lot of my Canadian teammates were there, so that was cool. It
Oh.
looked fun.
Yeah.
But nice. What would you say that your favorite meet, I guess, other than the Olympics was to compete in?
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, the World Championships is always cool, you know.
Yeah.
So probably them. I'm so excited for Tokyo. So I'm going to the World Championship in Tokyo. I'm leaving on Tuesday.
Oh,
that's
crazy.
I'm so excited for that.
Have you been to Japan before?
No, never, but I always wanted to go. So
Yeah.
I'm so excited I had like a free trip to Japan. Yeah.
No, I've been to Japan twice now.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
One of the times, so we flew into Tokyo. I think both times we flew into Tokyo. Then we competed in like I don't know how to pronounce it, Yokohama, something like that was where the competition was. And then we went to Tokyo. And then the second time I went to, I think it was Tokyo, Hiroshima, in another one. And then back to, I think we flew out of Tokyo after that. And it's so cool. It's so different. And that's like the only country I've been to in Asia too. But like it's cool that I like got to go twice so I could like tour more.
Yes.
So that was cool. Do you ever get to tour when you travel for competitions or like not very much?
No, not really.
Yeah, I know.
Since it's normally the national team that's paying for the trip, they don't want to pay for extra hotel nights, so it's basically just go there for a competition and then fly out the next morning kind of. But I am going to stay a few extra days in Tokyo.
Okay.
So
do you have any plans?
I'm very excited. No, I don't. Do you have anything?
I'd have to go through my pictures so that I can like see like the spots that I was in, because I just remember like all of it was cool, but I don't remember like the specific details. So I'll look into it. Like just walking around downtown, like seeing the different styles of buildings and the food and just the stores, like grocery stores, and like they had like a bunch of like anime stores and just like stuff like that we don't have here. So just like exploring was cool.
I'm so excited. I just feel like they just know what they're doing. They just, I don't know.
Yeah.
They just,
and they're so friendly.
Kinda. Yeah, that's what I heard.
And it's so clean there too. It's just nice.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
You should be excited. All right, guys. We are going to head to our last break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence and
Axelina Johansson.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwisow.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Rollouts has been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Off will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloff.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Step into the world of gymnastics with Nebraska women's gymnast and Canadian world team member, Emma Spence.
She got a bronze in the all-arounder, bronze on beam. And who knows if she'll get another medal. But that was a very confident performance.
This is Beyond the Routine with Spence.
Hitting all her handstands, connecting all her release moves, and landing that dismount. That's Emma Spence for you.
Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program. Here is your host, Emma Spence.
Welcome back to the last segment. You're listening to Beyond the Routine. I'm your host, Emma Spence, with my special guest here tonight,
Axelina Johansson.
We've had so many great conversations so far and so many cool stories about your athletic career. One thing I want to touch on quick is all of this success. I mean, it obviously didn't come naturally. Like, it came naturally, but like there were definitely a lot of obstacles that came in the way. And people probably don't talk about it too much. But what kind of impact did that have on your mental health?
You know, being an athlete I feel like, and especially like on a high level, there's a lot of pressure around you and people expect you to do good. You know, people here expect me to win NCAAs, you know, win Big Tens, and back home, you know, do good at the championships and stuff like that. But it is very hard when you don't perform as well as you could. It's been pretty good here, but like at least back home, people write news article about you and you're on the news, and you know they create all this drama like why you did bad, you know, and stuff like that. So that can have a huge impact on the mental.
Yeah, well, and you're talking about everyone else, but kind of like you mentioned, or didn't even straight up mention, but it's internal as well. Like when I was telling you, like, but you were 10th, it's like that internal dialogue of like, but I could still do better, and like I know I can do better, and like that internal dialogue really affects things as well.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think a lot of people talk a lot about the mental health for athletes. I think a lot of athletes are struggling, and I don't know. I think there should be like better support system for that. What is your experience?
Oh, same thing. I mean, it's definitely hard to balance because another thing that you touched on, so you said like when you don't do good, but then another thing is when you do good, they're consistently like expecting you to do good after you do good once. So it's like for you, like if you win Big Tens, okay, you win nationals. Well, now you're expected to win everything else. So that creates more pressure internally and then more pressure by everyone else, even if it's not that big of a deal. Like it feels like it's that big of a deal. So it's like you have that pressure when you do good, you have that pressure when you do bad, and it's just like it's always there.
Yeah. You just can't get away from it.
It is always there.
Yeah.
So what would you say your best self-care, mental health tips, techniques are to people struggling with that?
I mean, I talk to sports psych, so I feel like if
love
you
sports
have
psych.
the possibility to talk to someone, I think you definitely should. And I've also have this quote in my car, like focus on the good and the good will be better. So instead of like, oh no, I missed this part in the throw, or like, oh, I didn't do this good, I didn't do this good. Like if you just focusing on the negative things, you're just gonna like dig a deeper hole, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to focus on the small successes you have, because your athletic career can't just be like being, it can't go better all the time.
Yeah.
You need like bad.
Yeah, sometimes
times.
you just gotta be.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I really like that. I've heard that quote before, but I never thought of applying it to sports. But that is a good point. Yeah. I like that.
Do you have any advice?
Oh man. I mean, I think talking to different people was always good about it. I love sports psych. I think that was so helpful. And just taking the time to rest when you need to.
Yeah.
Like from like a mental health side of it, like some weekends, like I literally would just stay in bed all day. And like, cause I couldn't do anything else and I needed that mental rest. So like being able to do that and like allowing yourself to do that. Cause also I feel like it was really hard to allow myself to relax.
Yeah.
So I kind of learned how to do that more towards the end, but I think that was a big thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, before we wrap this up, I have a question and I'm sure everyone's wondering, what are your future goals? Are you trying for the next Olympics?
I am.
You are. There we go.
Yes. So yeah, 2028 is definitely a big goal I have in mind. But more like right now, it's the World Championship in Tokyo.
Yes.
I want to go to the final and I want to throw as good as I can. And then next year is my last year in the NCAA. So yeah, I do want to win the conference and both indoor and outdoor nationals. I'm gonna do everything I can to achieve that. So yeah,
that's awesome. I love that. I'm super excited to cheer you on. I love watching you compete, and I think it's so cool.
Oh,
so
thank you.
I'm very excited about that. And yeah, that's a wrap on tonight's show. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back next week. You're listening to Beyond the Routine with Emma Spence
and Axelina Johansson.
Harvest season is coming, and Acres has discounted many of our late model John Deere combines. Get thousands in discounts and upgrade for this year's harvest. Plus, you could save even more with interest rates starting as low as 1.9% on select units. Low interest rates combined with our huge discounts, there's not a better time to buy. Visit acres.com for all the details. That's AKRS.com. Restrictions apply. Offer ends August 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
Hey fans, there's more winning at Amigos with the VIP Game Day giveaway. Every app scan is your chance to win premium tickets to a Nebraska football, basketball, and volleyball game, along with exclusive game day perks. And when Nebraska goes to a bowl, the winner also gets 2 tickets, lodging, and airfare to the bowl game. Weekly semifinalists will win free food for a year. Go Big Red. Eat at Amigos and enter to win.
Amigos is celebrating 45 years with exclusive Nebraska Legends collectible